Hi guys. Okay, so now I'm in my kitchen and we are going to be making a fossil footprint. So for this, you're going to be needing 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt, and about 1 cup of water. I already have this measured out. Okay. So instead of using these, so I have my measuring cup. It doesn't have to be a full cup. If you guys want to use less, you can use less, but it's still 2 to 1. So here's 1 cup. Two cups. And let me rinse this real quick. Okay. 1 cup of salt. So here's my salt. It's about a cup. Okay. And then you can mix it either with your hands. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a spoon. Mix up the flour and the salt. And as you're mixing it up, get it together real well. Not all at one time, but slowly start pouring water into your mixture. Let me get this out the way. Start pouring water into your mixture. It's gonna be about a cup. So maybe about a quarter of it. Starting to get thick with clumps. You can pour the rest of it or a little bit more. Okay, as it's starting to make clumps, you guys are going to be able to start using your fingers to mix this up. Okay. See how it's getting nice and clumpy? Pour the rest of my water. It looks like I might need more than just a cup. I might get more water. Parents, you can see the consistency of it. If you want it to be softer, you add more water. If not, you can keep mixing it. It looks like mine's gonna need more water. Let me get some. Do about another half a cup. Let's see if this helps thicken up my dough. So far I've put 1.5 cups and I'm just stirring it with my spoon. I think 1.5 cups is going to work. And keep mixing it until you get the consistency that you're looking for, which is kind of like a Play-Doh-y consistency. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use my hands and start mixing it up. This is similar to a recipe that I did this year with my class, which was Play-Doh. So it's basically kind of like making Play-Doh. I think I put too much water. I'm gonna add a little bit of more flour to get it thicker. So let me get my actually a fun activity. My kids made Play-Doh, and it was so fun, and they got to reuse it. Okay, so nice and thick. If you want it, if it's still too sticky, you can add more flour to it, which I'm gonna add a little bit more because I want it thicker. Sprinkle it on there. There it is. Okay. See that? Now it's a lot thicker and I can actually play with it like a ball. Kind of like Play-Doh. Okay, let me wash my hands real quick. Now that my hands are nice and clean, I'm going to get a ball of my mixture. And just like we did with our shapes, I'm gonna try to make a ball, like a sphere. Remember we talked about a sphere? Okay, once you get a sphere, here's your ball. I want you to flatten it out. Put it on your hand and flatten it out. Once you flatten it out, you can do either a circle or an oval, whichever shape you want. There's no wrong or right way, okay? So here's mine. You're gonna get your popsicle stick and you're going to make a footprint. So for me, I'm gonna make a big footprint here on the bottom. I can press it in with my popsicle stick. And I can keep pushing it until I start seeing a round palm, maybe kind of like a bear or a lion, like the lion we created, and try to flatten it. So there's the bottom, and then I can do 3, maybe even use my knuckle or my finger to get in paw prints. Just like that. Not the best, but Miss Fonte's not an artist. So once you're done with this, you're going to place it on a cookie sheet or a pan, just like this one, and you're going to put it in the oven. I have it preheating right now at 200 degrees. I don't have a time yet. I'm thinking maybe about 10 minutes. The parents, you can check to see whenever, if it's hard. Once it's hard, it's ready to go. And then it will come out and they'll be kind of like a fossil, okay? Also, so what I'm going to do is with my leftovers, I have kids too. So I'm gonna make the same little handprint. I'm gonna make it bigger, and I'm gonna let my own kids put their handprint inside of it. So parents, you guys can save this as keepsakes of your kids' fingerprints or handprints. And it's a really cute way to make their own fossil, okay? So, if you're watching this and you're like, Miss Ponce, I wanna make it, but I don't have all of that stuff, it's okay. You can get Play-Doh. So this is kind of like Play-Doh. Play-Doh and do the same thing. You guys can just get your ball of Play-Doh. Here's mine from earlier from our shapes. And it's already in a sphere because we rolled it into a ball. And then you flatten it out, and you're going to do the same thing. You're going to make your own handprint or footprint of any animal that you choose. And you can use your knuckles, your fingers. Here, I'm going to use mine because I have fingernails. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to make And instead of putting this in the oven, you can leave it out, and as we all know, when you leave Play-Doh out, it dries and it hardens. So this can be your fossil as well. Okay, so whichever guy you choose to do, I want to see what you're creating, and I can't wait to see all of your fossils and footprints. Have fun making this, guys. Bye.